Hello leaders and future leaders. This is Retired Sergeant First Class Bites. Today, I'm dropping some serious knowledge that could change your financial future forever. I'm about to reveal the top 5 Army jobs that will set you up for 6-figure civilian careers. And number 1 on the list, most people have no idea it can lead to salaries over $200,000. So stick around because this information is pure gold. Before we dive in, let me remind you, I've served in the regular Army, Army National Guard, and Army Reserve, and I am qualified in 5 military occupational specialties. I've seen many soldiers transition to civilian careers, and I know exactly which MOSs open the biggest doors. If you're thinking about enlisting, re-enlisting, or planning your transition, this video could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to your future self. Real quick, if you haven't already liked the video, drop and give me 20 push-ups. Then hit that like button before your arms give out. And don't forget to comment for the algorithm. It helps push this content out to more future warriors, lost souls heading to MEPS, and salty vets who are just here to roast my AI sounding voice. All jokes aside, let's get into this, the top 5 highest paying Army jobs for civilian careers. Coming in at number 5, 17 Charlie, Cyber Operations Specialist. Now this MOS is relatively new to the Army, but it's absolutely exploding in the civilian world. What you'll do in the Army, you'll be defending military networks, conducting cyber operations, and learning cutting-edge security protocols. The training is complex and intense. You're looking at advanced individual training that rivals any civilian cybersecurity boot camp. Civilian transition potential. Here's where it gets exciting. Entry-level cybersecurity analysts start around $65K, but experienced professionals easily hit $120,000 to $150,000 annually. And if you specialize in areas like penetration testing or security architecture, we're talking about $200,000 plus in major markets. Why it's golden? Every single company needs cybersecurity. Healthcare, finance, government contractors. They're all desperate for qualified professionals. Your security clearance from the Army, that's an automatic $10,000 to $20,000 salary boost right there. The best part, you can work remotely, freelance, or even start your own consulting firm. MOS requirements and certifications. 109 nationally recognized certifications available. 10 weeks of basic combat training, 36 weeks of advanced individual training. Number 4 might surprise some people, aviation maintenance, specifically 15 series MOSs. Now you might think, Sergeant Bites, that's just fixing helicopters, but you'd be dead wrong. What you'll master, you're not just turning wrenches, you're learning complex avionics, hydraulic systems, engine diagnostics, and precision maintenance on multi-million-dollar aircraft. The attention to detail and technical expertise you develop is unmatched. Civilian goldmine. Major airlines are facing a massive mechanic shortage. We're talking starting salaries of $55,000 to $65,000, but here's the kicker. Experienced aircraft mechanics at major airlines easily clear $85,000 to $100,000. And that's with incredible benefits, travel perks, and job security. But wait, there's more. Defense contractors like Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and Raytheon are paying premium salaries for military-trained aviation maintenance specialists. I'm talking $90,000 to $130,000 for roles that require your exact skill set. And if you want to be an entrepreneur, aircraft maintenance consulting, or starting your own aviation services company can generate serious wealth. The barriers to entry are high, which means less competition and higher profits. MOS requirements and certifications. Between 7 and 56 nationally recognized certifications available depending on the 15 series MOS. 10 weeks of basic combat training, between 8 and 24 weeks of advanced individual training depending on the 15 series MOS. Number 3 combines 2 powerhouse MOSs, 25 Bravo, IT Specialist, and 35 November, Signals Intelligence Analyst. These are the backbone of modern military operations, and they translate directly to civilian gold. Your Army expertise, you're managing networks, troubleshooting complex IT systems, handling classified communications, and working with cutting-edge technology. The 35 November adds intelligence analysis and signals processing to your toolkit. Civilian market explosion. The IT field is absolutely on fire. Network administrators start around 60,000, but system architects and senior IT specialists are pulling 95 to 140,000. Add your security clearance, companies will fight over you. The secret sauce, government contracting. Companies like CACI, SAIC, and General Dynamics are paying 85 to 120,000 for cleared IT professionals. And here's what most people don't know. You can often work the same job you did in the Army, but for double or triple the pay as a contractor. Career progression. Start as a systems administrator, move to network architect, then IT director. I know a former 25 Bravo who is now a CTO making 200,000 because he combined technical skills with leadership experience from the Army. MOS requirements and certifications. 25 Bravo, 221 nationally recognized certifications available. 35 November, 113 certifications available. 10 weeks of basic combat training. 25 Bravo, 20 weeks of advanced individual training. 35 November, 28 weeks. Number 2 might seem obvious, but most people don't understand the full potential. Combat Medic, MOS 68 Whiskey, transitioning to registered nurse. Your foundation. As a 68 Whiskey, you're getting real-world medical experience that civilian EMT programs can't match. You're handling trauma, making life or death decisions, and working under pressure that would break most people. The Bridge Program Advantage. Many states and nursing programs offer accelerated paths for military medics. Instead of a 4-year nursing degree, you might complete it in 18 to 24 months. That's a massive time and money savings. Registered nurse salary reality. New registered nurses start around 65,000 to 75,000, but experienced RNs in specialized fields like ICU or emergency medicine easily hit 85 to 110,000. Traveling nurses, they're making 100 to 150,000 working 13-week contracts across the country. The ultimate play, nurse practitioner. With your military experience and an additional 2 to 3 years of education, you're looking at $120,000 to $180,000 salaries. Some specialized NPs in anesthesia or acute care are clearing over $200,000. Your military discipline, ability to work under pressure, and real trauma experience makes you incredibly valuable in civilian healthcare. Hospitals know that former combat medics don't crack under pressure, they thrive in it. MOS requirements and certifications. 102 nationally recognized certifications available. 10 weeks of basic combat training. 16 weeks of advanced individual training. And the number 1 highest paying Army job for civilian transition, intelligence analyst, specifically 35 Fox or 35 Sierra signals analyst. These are absolute gold mines that most people never consider. What makes them special? You're not just analyzing data, you're learning critical thinking, pattern recognition, briefing high-level officials, and working with classified information systems. The cognitive skills you develop are off the charts. The security clearance factor. Here's the game changer, your top secret clearance with SCI access. In the civilian world, this is worth its weight in gold. Companies literally cannot do certain government work without cleared personnel. Salary explosion. Entry-level intelligence analysts with clearances start at 75 to 85,000, but experienced analysts, we're talking $120,000 to $160,000 base salaries. Senior intelligence professionals and consultants easily clear $180,000 to $250,000. The contractor advantage. 3-letter agencies, defense contractors, and consulting firms are desperate for cleared intelligence professionals. Companies like Booz Allen Hamilton, Deloitte, and MITRE are paying premium salaries because they literally cannot find enough qualified people. Career paths. You can go corporate intelligence, cybersecurity analysis, risk assessment, or even start your own intelligence consulting firm. I've seen military intelligence veterans like Teresa Keith of Counter Threat Solutions and Raven Hicks of Raven's Intelligence and Security Consulting, who built $1 million businesses providing threat analysis to Fortune 500 3,500 companies. MOS requirements and certifications. 35 Foxtrot, 68 nationally recognized certifications available. 35 Sierra, 78 certifications available. 10 weeks of basic combat training. 35 Foxtrot, 13 weeks of advanced individual training. 35 Sierra, 15 weeks. Now here's what separates the winners from everyone else. It's not just about picking the right MOS. You need to maximize your military experience while you're still serving. Pro tips from my experience. Get every certification possible while the Army pays for it. Check out the Army Cool website, linked below, where you can see all of the certifications available to each MOS. Build relationships with contractors and civilian employees. Document your achievements and quantify your impact. You can also provide this information to your leadership when they're preparing your evaluation reports. Start networking before your transition. The compound effect. Remember, these aren't just jobs, they're career launching pads. A cybersecurity specialist who becomes a CISO, a medic who becomes a hospital administrator, an intelligence analyst who becomes a corporate security director. We're talking about multi-million-dollar career trajectories. Your action plan. If you're already in one of these MOSs and plan to ETS, start planning your transition now. If you're choosing an MOS, consider how it aligns with your long-term financial goals. And here's the truth nobody talks about. Your military experience gives you leadership skills, discipline, and work ethic that civilians simply don't have. You're not just competing on technical skills, you're bringing a complete package that employers truly need. If this video helped you see financial potential in your military service, hit that like button and subscribe for more career-changing content. Drop a comment and let me know which MOS you are in or considering. I read and reply to every single one. And remember, your service isn't just about serving your country. It's about building a foundation for your financial freedom you and your family deserve. This is Sergeant First Class Bites. I'm out.